Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I know it's Saturday. I should be back home, either editing the rest of that Tale of the Dragon footage or starting work on my Badlands adventure footage. But friggin' Voltz, man, sent me an email and said, hey, let's go out to Dulles Saturday. Check out the Washington football team dealer. What? Oh. Voltz says I can actually say it's the Indian motorcycle dealer out at Dulles. So we're out here, and I'm going to go test out the new Indian Chief. It's on the other side. So let's get over there and take a look. All right, so today we're going to take out the 2022 Indian Chief. Anything weird about the bike?
No, it's fairly simple. They really improved the like little nav and gauge cluster up here. There's a lot more going on than you might expect.
So how do you change the screens on the...
Yeah, so you start them up and let's see. Good now.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know every screen that is on here. I have a few of them though. It's fairly straightforward. So you wait for it to finish its little warm up here. And you tell it that you're happy. You understand that you should not be looking at this.
Right. Right. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like a full gauge set, RPM and speedo. All kinds of who knows what. Oh, heading by degree, the thing you need to know.
Very cool.
You can get the map, music.
If you do want to change if you want to change the riding modes, is this setting, and then you change it here. It's actually twitchy, or it's like rain mode. Standard is like.
So we do standard.
And you can change that on the fly, by the way.
And then is that glove friendly? Oh, check it out, dude! It is.
It's like very glove friendly.
Very cool. Oh, and there's a GPS built in. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a nice bike. I mean, it does. It looks like a soft tail. You know?
I think that's about what they're going for.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Now, what did you say about the shifter was weird?
So, instead of going up, it really whooped.
Pivots? No.
Yeah, so your foot has to pivot, like not lift your leg like in my head.
Oh, wow. This is, it's comfortable.
You're gonna slide a little.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, I can see where I'd probably need a step up or something probably to hold you in.
Put a little backrest on there or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to have some, I think I'd have to have some risers on that. It's a little reachy.
And because that's 8% used, so you're like...
Oh, that's so quiet compared to my bike.
Anything is less noisy than yours.
Yeah. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's see. Oh, where are the pegs? Where are the pegs? Oh, man. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, yep. I don't like the placement of these controls. These are definitely mids. Here we go. Oh wow, this thing leans over pretty easy. Oh shit, yeah. Wow, it's funny. The center of gravity is very different than the Fat Bob. I've just got this in standard mode right now. But yeah, it's a little twitchy, even in standard mode. No, that was only second gear. Yeah, okay, there's the gear indicator there. I do like the display. And you probably don't have to worry about it fogging up, like on mine. Amazon Prime. Okay, so the gentleman said today, because it's so light, because people aren't out here getting free hamburgers and free test rides that I can take this out a little bit. So we're going to hit the main thoroughfare here for a little bit before we come back. So again, this is the 2022 Chief. It's definitely a targeted at competing with the Harley Softails. Oh, that's a nice, that does lean over very nicely. I've never ridden an Indian before. This is my first one. It feels lighter than Sophie for sure. The center of gravity has to be different. I mean, that's got to be why I'm feeling that. Yeah, wow, that just like tips. The stock seating position on this, it's got mid controls. You can see where my knees are bent up. You do have to like lean over and reach to get these bars in the stock setup. If you haven't watched my channel before and heard my boring measurements on 5'9", 5'9" inches, but wow, this bike has some zip. It has some zip for sure. Oh, it's got a louder horn than Sophie. Wow, holy cow! Yeah, this is, I like it. You know, I mean, I like the ride. Other than the placement of the controls. No likey the placement of the controls. Wow, yeah, I have to get the specs. I'll throw the specs on this bike on the screen, or I've already done it maybe by the time we get here. But this is really a nice. It's light. That's all I'll say. I'll just say it's light as far as the fitment or fit and finish. It's not a Harley. I mean, is that even expected? So, you know, you want a lighter bike than a Harley. That weight savings has to come somewhere, and I think it's pretty obvious here that comes in. The savings comes from the materials used. So this is going to sound weird, but I think I do like this better than that Triumph. Wasn't the Thruxton, but that Triumph was the R5 or RS or whatever it was that I test rode out here a few months ago. Definitely, this is a better fit for me than that bike as far as style and everything. Yeah, again, I would have to put, for this bike, I would have to put forward controls on this, I think. Maybe, I don't know. This is worse. It's definitely worse than my Sportster, and I was having trouble with the mid controls on the Sportster when I had that. Wow, this is nice. Okay, this has got some torque to it. It's got some torque in fourth gear, and it's not whiny. Wow, right, fifth. Jesus. This has got some torque for such a light bike. Oh crap, you know what? I don't even know where I am anymore. I think I'm lost. Am I lost? Oh, that was where I was supposed to have turned. So it's got 6 gears. God, wow. But you know, it's funny, you don't even feel a strain on this thing, and I was doing what, 60, 65 in fifth gear, and whoa, buddy, not a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this over into sport mode real quick, and let's take a look at what that is, or what that feels like. Where did, here we go. All right, so we are now in sport mode. Going to pull a Givi here, and then we'll take off. Get out of that gravel. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Whoa, shit, yeah. Okay, I see what Voltz was talking about. Holy cow, this thing has got some oomph. Whoa, holy shit. Yeah. So part of what I'm dealing with here Because you're probably looking and going, hey, dude, you're only going 50 miles an hour, but my ass is slipping off the back of this seat. So I'm definitely like hanging on with the handlebars to keep from going off the back. This has got this has got some gotcha in sport mode. Oh wow, I do like how that leans. Wow. All right, so let's give this a go. Get through this intersection, nobody back there. Cut over to this lane. Oh man, yeah, hot damn. Okay, this is again like that Triumph I test rode. This is the bike I think could definitely get in trouble on. Wow, god damn, this thing is twitchy as hell. I don't even want to try touring mode. But sport mode, holy Moses, people. Holy crap, that's got some pickup. And very quiet. It's a very quiet engine. Or stock exhaust, extremely quiet. What's up, dude? Watch out, Amazon Prime, I'm coming through. You're just going to keep going, aren't you? I think this is where I'm turning. Boy. Yeah, holy crap, my ass is sliding right off the back of this seat. Right off the back of this seat. Kickstand. I definitely like that kickstand better than the Harley. All right, so fun ass bike to ride. This is fun. Pretty sure that, I don't know, is that metal? It's a little loose, tank's a little loose. I love the display, and I love the fact that it's glove friendly. It has the built-in navigation system. It looks like I don't think I lost sight of that from the glare anywhere. Dude, that's a.
Picked one up last month.
Did you? What do you think? You like it?
I had surgery 3 days later, so I've only got 100 miles on the bike.
Yeah.
It's been a good 100 miles.
Well, I tell you what, I just flipped this over to sport mode, and it was like, holy shit! I need something on the seat to keep me on it. Yeah.
So pick it up.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't want him on the back. But yeah, no, I'm happy with the 100 miles. I've gotten a chance, and you know, it's so unique and so new.
Yeah.
Walk up, they all want to talk about it.
Yeah. It's what's that? It's very light. The center of gravity is very different than my Fat Bob. So I mean, it like tips very easily.
Well, I'm coming off of I'm switching from a Kawasaki Z900.
Oh yeah.
So you know, my back's starting to go. I can't
Yeah.
you know, lean in anymore. But I'm dragging those pegs.
Did you put new bars on? Put risers on?
I mean, it's still stopped.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I love it. Good luck.
Hey, thanks, man. Good luck. Man, something smells like it's burning.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine for what it is, like the low.
Who's bugging out over there?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Dude, that's a fun bike, man.
You dig?
Yeah, that's a totally fun bike. I dig that. So it's the 116 cubic inches.
Yeah. I think they also come in 111. Which bikes? I think they have like 6 different versions of them. They've got like the normal, the super cheap, the Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely fun. It was weird. The center of gravity is very different than my bike.
What do you ride?
The 2019 Fat Bob.
Oh, I like the Fat Bob.
But yeah, no, I dig that. So that's a 2022. How much does that run?
That's something I should definitely know, isn't it? I'm not one of the sellers.
Yeah, I'll throw the specs up here, guys. Oh, I like the light. Check that out too. That's cool. Got the little Indian there. And I tell you, the thing I like about this, because the thing I don't like about Indian bikes is that Indian head styling, you know. This is a...
It sort of mellowed it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm glad they missed the... They used to put those big balanced fenders on everything.
Yeah.
Like halfway down the wheel.
Yeah.
The Indian head and the...
It's a style. I mean, some people were only here because of the big balance.
Yeah. But all in all, yeah, I think this is a fun bike. I like this better than that Triumph that I rode the last time I was out here. But sport mode, holy shit, man! I'm telling you, if you guys test ride one of these and you hit sport mode, hang on to the bars because you're going to go right off the back of that seat. Cool. Okay, well, VVoltz had to go ahead and head out, and there were other people waiting around to ride that Chief, so we weren't able to do a walk-around video or anything, and I didn't feel like hanging out there. It was getting kind of hot. So just wrap up a few thoughts about the Chief while Sophie and I are riding home. This cool little road that's cutting through Clifton. Yeah, that bike was cool. You know, it was a windy, little torquey, little twitchy. I mean, when that thing was in sports mode, holy crap, that thing just wanted to go. That was pretty cool. The mid controls for me are an issue. I can't deal with mid controls like that. They're very, very uncomfortable for me. My knees were way up high, but you know, that's just me. That might be a good fit for you or someone else. Oh, a lot of people down there with boats. But for me, yeah, it was just my hips can't take riding up like that. I would have to put some forward controls on it. And to be honest, when I got on Sophie, after I was getting ready to leave, I had a hard time finding my little choker mini boards. They felt like, wow, those are way out there after riding that Chief. But the bike was fun. It's really light. I don't know, I mean, I'll put the specs up, or I've already put the specs up in this video by now, hopefully. And I'll have the weight up there. I'm not sure off the top of my head what the weight was, and the gentleman didn't know a lot of the specs there. Definitely lighter than Sophie, I think. Felt that way anyway. Sophie weighs in at like 680 pounds.
In a quarter mile, sharp right onto Virginia 643.
Maybe a little bit less since we swapped that exhaust out now. Don't know. But you could definitely throw that bike around. I'll have to do a little research on it. I don't know if the center of gravity was at a different point for sure than what's on the Fat Bob, because that thing would just like, you breathe on it and it would tilt over. I'm not sure.
Sharp right onto Virginia 643.
Higher or lower? I think probably. Hey man, what's going on, dude? It was fun, flickable. Very exciting ride. I think that's the thing. Every time I ride a bike or test ride a bike, whether it's the Triumph or I did the Yamaha stuff, I did the Suzuki's, and those little windy bikes are a lot of fun, man. They really just get your pulse going. And I always think, wow, man, I'd love to have one of these, even as a second bike or something, just so I could just go out and have some fun. And then I end up getting back on the Fat Bob, and it's just like, I missed you, my sweetheart, my soulmate. It's just such a good match for me. I don't know. Anyway, definitely if you're interested in looking at Indians or whatever, I like the new direction that Indian is going in with the styling on that bike. I am not a fan of all the Indian head stuff they put on their bikes, or those really like stretched down, I guess they're trying to knock off a Western style fender or whatever. I'm just not a huge fan of that. It's not my style. And they definitely have moved away from that with this bike. It's more modern, more sleek, for sure. And I don't know, VVoltz and I were talking a little bit afterwards. I think the stock exhaust, I think VVoltz had a point. Because I was saying that bike is really, really, really quiet. VVoltz was like, it sounds much better than a stock Harley. And I'm like, but it's really, really, really quiet. I mean, even quieter than a stock Harley. But I think his point was right. even though it may not be as loud, you might not be able to hear the exhaust as much as you do on a Harley. They really have that tone dialed in just for a stock exhaust on that Chief. So I don't know if they're going to be like taking elements of that and rethinking their touring bikes. And I wish I knew the name. I really don't. I know there's a Challenger and a Chieftain and I can never, a Dark Horse. I don't remember which is which. I know I was looking at the Indian equivalent of the Road Glide, which I think is a really nice bike. I sat on that, and I gotta tell you, that bike was light. I don't think, it didn't feel 100 pounds heavier than Sophie. Might have been, I don't know, but it definitely felt lighter than a Road Glide. It's much easier to get up off the stand than a Road Glide, and I was blown away with the tech. I don't know, guys. I have to tell you, if I were in the market for a touring bike, I would have to take a really hard look at what Indian has going on. I mean, the thing for me though is I don't like the styling. But you know, if they take cues from what they're doing with the Chief here and apply that to the touring line, maybe that changes. I don't know. What do you think? Have you checked out any of the new Indians? Have you checked out the new Chief? Let me know what you think below if you have. Sophie and I are gonna head back to the house to see Miss Percy. Maybe figure out what we're gonna do for dinner.
In a quarter mile, turn right to stay on Virginia 643.
It's nice just to get out. Even Sophie feels so much lighter out, you know, when I've gotten off that touring configuration, and we're just out having a little fun today. And I wanted to see Voltz. I haven't seen my bro in like a month, so check that out.
Turn right to stay on Virginia 643.
Look at those. Isn't that cool? I wonder what that's all about. Wow. What am I doing here? I'm turning right. I don't have a clue where I am anymore. But we're having fun. Hope you guys are having fun too. Have a good weekend, guys. Peace.